Hi, hello everybody, Toko here, Susie Jolly, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're coming back, thank you for tuning in. So guys, basically by judging by the title of this video, you know the vibes. We're going a bit serious today. 8 uncomfortable truths that we all need to accept. I just said it. So I took these from the net and decided to share them with you guys. And let me just get right into it. Okay, so the first one says happiness is where you are now or nowhere at all. It is not a new job, a new car, a new completed goal that will make you happy. You have to be happy with where you are right now. Look back and be like, girl, I'm so proud of where I come from and the effort that I've been putting all these past few years for me to be where I am today. And just be proud and happy of where you stand with yourself right now. Until you give up the idea that happiness is somewhere else, it will never be where you are. Okay. Don't be like, maybe if I was somewhere there, I'd be happy more than I am. No, baby girl. Be happy with where you are and you will thank me later. Okay. The second one, quitting is for winners. Yeah, it is for winners. Because at some point you get stuck in a place, but only to find out that there's no productivity or there's nothing that you're getting that much from it. So you just have to let go at some point, change direction, change plans. Don't be comfortable in a place where you are not being productive. Change direction if it means to. Change your decisions. Change whatever that you have to change, even if it's a toxic situation, even if it's you giving more then give less. Like, just change direction, because really you can't be concentrating on something that is not good for you. If it's pulling you down, then boy, girl, quit. Just quit. But don't quit because it's hard. Quit because it sucks. Okay, we move on to the third one. If they really wanted to, they would. Let me repeat this. If they really wanted to, they would. This applies in many things. Let me make an example about a relationship. There are things that you cannot force in life, basically. Like, literally, guys, there are things you cannot force. Uthi xa ujonga, you see this one, nah, fam, it's not working anymore. So sometimes you don't have to put pressure on people. You don't have to put pressure on anything. If they wanted to, they would. Just step back, put less pressure, and see what they are going to do if you don't put pressure. See what they'd rather do if you don't keep on directing them, putting pressure on them, and all of that. See how they think and let them decide on their own. Never waste your life fighting what someone would rather do. Oh my God, let me repeat that. Never, ever waste your life fighting what someone would rather do. Because at the end of the day, if they'd rather do something else, which is the opposite of what you want them to do, that doesn't come from the heart. They'll be doing it just for the sake of doing it. Maybe just not to disappoint you, not because they wanted to. And you have to realize that because they do it because of you, along the way they would get tired, because it was never their plan. It was never initially what they wanted to do. So at any given time, they would just drop that and be like, you know what? I am tired because this is not what I wanted from the first place. So yeah, let them go, move on, and do better. Okay. The fourth one is taking no risk is the biggest risk. Oh my God. It reminds me of how I was busy taking risks last year. You have to risk failure to succeed. There are some points whereby you have to look at decisions or weigh options, even if the other one feels clear or looks clear than the other one. But if you see that the other one that doesn't look clear, it's going to take you somewhere, only if you're risking it, do it. Risk that heartbreak for love. Risk that rejection for you to be accepted. Take risks, mommy. You will surely not regret it one day. If you're always avoiding risk, you're risking missing out on life. Okay, up next to the fifth one, call yourself out. Call yourself out. If something is toxic, if something is not good for you, you're not getting anything out of it, it doesn't mean you have to get something materialistic. But if you see that it doesn't resonate with you, call yourself out of it, mommy. Don't be scared. It is the same as letting people down. If something is not resonating with you, just don't be scared. Even if it means letting a colleague down, letting whosoever down, if it will be making you to be at peace with your heart, then you have to let them down for your own good. Okay. Calling yourself out means you care more about your future, your process, and your happiness. That's just protecting your ego than just protecting your ego. Yeah. Number 6. Closure is your choice. It is your choice. At some point, you don't need to go to a certain person for you to get closure. Nah, not at all. You don't need to. Closure is not an apology or justice or answers. That's just insecurity, guys. It is insecurity. Like wanting someone to give you closure. Like, why can't you just do it yourself? Why can't you deal with it? You're the one who needs closure, right? Then give it to yourself. Be able to stand alone at some point in time. You understand? So closure isn't something that you can expect from people. They cannot give it to you. You have to give it to yourself. Closure is moving on. Closure is your choice. Up next to the 7th one. If you're happy alone, you will be happy together. Happier together. There's no type of affection that can fill the void in a person who doesn't love themselves already. Like, people can try, guys. You can meet people who love themselves more than anything. You can meet people who have affection times 10. But if you don't love yourself, if you don't have that place in your heart where you look and be like, oh my God, I love myself, then there's nothing other people can do to change that. There's no independency in dependency. There is no independency in dependency. You cannot expect to be independent because you depend on someone, right? Okay. Until you have a healthy relationship with yourself, then you won't make healthy decisions for other people. You can't. 8th one. It is not your job to fix damaged people. Be it they're heartbroken, be it they're depressed, it is really not your job. Yes, you can be associated with them, you can be their friends and all of that, but really, 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 it is not your job to fix them. Your responsibility to help someone will never overweight their responsibility to help themselves. Sorry about that. It is not your job to fix damaged people at all. Be it they're heartbroken, be it they are depressed and all that. Your responsibility to help someone will never be overweighing the responsibility they have to fix or help themselves. We help ourselves more than other people can help us, So don't expect yourselves to be fixing other people's problems at all times. In the process, you can forget about fixing your own problems and what you must do for your life to be better. So yeah, that's just about it. And thank you guys for tuning in. That's just about it for today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. But from me to you, love and peace. Mwah.